And welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see behind me, this is a 1971 Dodge Charger. Now, it's been sitting in a barn for about 26 to 27 years, off the road, hidden away, and she's pretty mint. I always like these body styles. Some people hate them, some people love them. I love them, but any car that's old definitely deserves to be put back on the road. So that's what we're doing today. Let's try to get this car fired up. So here she is. Give you a walk around. It's fairly straight. We've got some nice patina going on. I don't know if they were trying to sand it or do body work or whatnot. The vinyl roof looks pretty decent. You know, you got some typical rust under here, as you can see. Back here, it's starting to peel up a little. Right there. A couple little pinholes over there. Got some Pioneer speakers. Interior is mint. The driver's side seat has a little bit of tear. I think this door was definitely replaced sometime. I think that's in 8/14/89. You kind of see the part number. This door was put on before I was even born. Also, I want to note, look how great these doors open. They close. So perfect. No door sag, no nothing. As you can see down here, you got some Alabama air conditioning. It's a column shifter car. But there's something pretty cool I want to show you about this old car. If you look, if you'll focus, 26,944, I'm pretty sure is the original mileage of this car. It makes me think that it is a 26,000 mile car is, well, besides the rot in the floor. Oh, look at that brake pedal. That brake pedal, it's not worn down. The gas pedal isn't worn down. The floor is worn down, but usually if it was a 126,000 mile car, you would notice a lot more wear and tear on that pedal. Unless it was replaced, who knows? But let's pop the hood. Pretty cool on how to pop the hood. A little lever right there. And where is it? Here it is. It's just your plain Jane 318 car. Factory AC, it's seized up. Yeah, intake manifolds. That was an original color on the firewall. That's what I liked about Mopars. They painted their engine bay, which I thought was pretty cool. Manual brakes. Oh, by the way, these are all drum brakes too, so that's gonna be pretty fun stopping, I would imagine. Oh, plugs and wires look in pretty decent condition. Maybe they were changed sometime. I have no idea. Battery tray's a little rusted out, no big deal. Hoses look kind of decent. Let's see, 2-barrel carb underneath the intake. Come on. Throw that off to the side. Cute little 2-barrel. It's not a 440 RT. But here's your plain Jane base model Charger. And there's only one mirror too, I noticed. Someone cheaped out. That's gonna be fun, trying to back in anywhere. All right, now I'll show you guys the trunk. Ooh. Ooh. The springs were good. Got a little rot here, but I believe that's the original bias ply spare tire, the full size one. You got the jack in the back. And that it's pretty clean back here. I've seen a lot worse. Yeah, good year. A little flat. Air that back up. I'm sure she's still good. Yeah, that I'll have to take care of. No big deal. So apparently this car should fire up with little to no problems, hopefully. When I did buy it from the original owner, he did take a breaker bar and turn the motor over a couple times to show me that it was freed up. So that's a good sign. Oil, who knows how old that is. So I'm definitely doing oil change on this basically ASAP. I'm going to try to get the car running first. I need to go grab a battery. I'll probably just steal it out of the Camaro. That's still in the works. I got to replace the subframe on that. I'm not a welder. I got to find someone that can weld and fix all that good stuff. But all right, let's go grab a battery. We'll see if she turns over. I might have a can of ether. Maybe I'll, kind of give it a good little spritz in the carburetor. Maybe she'll fire up. Who knows? We'll find out. Take a walk down to the used car lot over here. There she is. That's a little loose. And all this too. So the battery's in. I just disconnected the fuel line that goes to the fuel pump. I don't want to suck up any junk that's in the tank. I don't even know if it's full or not. Any gas in there is probably varnished right now anyways, so no point even trying to suck that through. But let's see if she'll turn over. Turned over a little bit. This ground wire isn't really attached too well. Oh, that's a bit warm. That's not good. Well, she turns over. Let's give her a little ether, see what happens. Some left over. Let's try that. Ooh. We got something. One more time. She's starting to come alive. All right, I'm gonna hook up gas can to this and let's see if she'll fire over. All right, I got my gas can about like 10 feet of line. Let's try to hook this thing up. All right, that's all hooked up now. I guess I'll try and fire up. See what happens. Here goes nothing. Let's give it a little bit of help here. Trying. Come on, girl. Wow, that's getting hot. We should probably dump a little bit of gas down the carb too. I'm pretty sure that would help. Alright, let's try some of this. That's probably too much. I really gotta replace that ground wire. That's probably too much. Something. Starting. Come on, girl. Look at that, she's running on her own. Good car. Yeah. Sitting for 26 years and she fired up just like that. Bet you the car might be a little gummed up, but let's give her the good old RPMs. I'm sure she'll clean herself out. But next I gotta do the oil because I didn't want to run it too long. I kind of didn't really check it. Oh well. So I do have some Rotella and a K&N air filter, not K&N air filter, oil filter. So I'm gonna slap this in the car, put some fresh oil in it, maybe take it down the road. I don't even know if this thing has gears yet. Should have looked into that. Alright. Before I even attempt that, should I change the oil first, or should I try and see if I have any gears? Well, I'll try for the gears first. There's that old school door buzzer. Oh, barely fit in here. Now reverse. Yeah, drive. That's good enough for me. Alright, well, the gears work. Brake pedal seems to work. So, alright, let's get changing on the oil. Now let's try to get that pesky oil filter off. I bet you that thing's probably welded on there. Tell me that's not an old STP oil filter. Holy crap, this is basically an antique. This one's a bit bigger, as you can see. Oh well, it'll work. Yeah, that oil is pretty old. Stinks a bit too. And also this goes from dual to a single. And that's not even connected. That's just free floating. That's cool. I'll have to fix on that. Yeah, look at this. That must have fell off when we were unloading it from the trailer. Oh well, hopefully it slips back on. I must have lost a coupler or something, or I bent it. I gotta jack the car up and crawl underneath there, put it together, but that's the least of my worries. Well, since I can't fix the exhaust right now, I guess I'll get started on fixing the floors. And make sure it's nice and flat, like so. You get the Gorilla Tape because that's the good stuff. So you want two this way and two that way. I think I should have prepped the floor a little bit better, cleaned up the rest. Yeah, but she'll do for now. Let's move on to the trunk. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit more prep work to this one so everything sticks down nicely. Not good enough. Using the Busch Light flavor. You'll be surprised how many beer companies actually make floors for cars. Busch Light, Budweiser, Heineken, if it's a European car, I guess. Look at it, it's beautiful. So you can never even know it's there. I had more stuff planned to do to this car, but it's getting late. I need to get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a work day. This is a hobby. And so I guess I will see you tomorrow afternoon when I get out. Welcome back, guys. I just got out of work, back at the shop. There's something that was keeping me up last night. It was the condition of the tires. I completely overlooked that, and well, as I suspected, they're pretty dry rotted. So here's one of the tires. You can see the dry rise pretty good on this one. This must have been where it was sitting and it just deflated over time, and then cracks start happening. That one's no better, and neither are the other sides, but they hold air, so I'm just gonna send it, fellas. I'm hoping these tires last till I can get to Mark's Classic Cruise tonight. I love going to that bunch of old cars. You should definitely stop by if you're in Connecticut, New England area. Biggest one in New England, they said. So now I'm gonna get working on the interior. Got some rips and tears right there that I'm gonna patch up real quick. This Gorilla Tape, good stuff. Now when you're doing upholstery like this, you want to go with the seams. Makes everything look a lot more flush. I think one more should do it. Maybe two more. Look at that. That's good work. You barely even tell. I can't even tell. Well, here's my half-assed attempt to use mechanics wire. There is nothing else to throw it around. It's just all flat underneath here. I do got this cool cherry bomb muffler though. Well, I think that's good enough for now. I'm going to just take that 5-gallon can, put it in the passenger footwell, and use that as my redneck fuel cell, and hopefully make it a Mark's Classic Cruise tonight. So we shall find out. Now, if you ever want to attempt this yourself, just take your typical rubber hose, put a filter in there just for ha-has, hook it up to your fuel pump, run it along here, make sure it doesn't get pinched in the hood, run along there, and down into your footwell like so. So in theory this should work. I don't see why not. So for safety, I give about a good 6 out of 10. Keep the windows down. You don't want the fuel to mess with your head when you're driving. You'll be all over the road. Alright, so I don't think my temp gauge is working. Gas gauge, I'm not too sure about. Speedometer, it does work. When I moved it outside here, it went up a bit, and my amperage is kind of wonky. I don't know what that thing is. If anyone can tell me what that is, that'd be a big help. That AM radio, that doesn't work. I'll try hooking that up later, that is. Just approaching Mark's now. She made the journey so far. Hopefully she starts up when we go to leave. But yeah, Mark's is a really good time. It's every Monday throughout the summer. You can check them out at marksclassiccruise.com. I'm pretty sure that's a website. At least I've seen it from a minimum of 500 cars to the maximum of like 1,200. It gets packed. How's it going?
Having a down plaque in there for you, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Thanks for coming.
Have a good night. Made it back. But I think we'll wrap the video up here. It was a lot of fun getting this thing running within like 2 days and bringing it on down to Mark's. I love going to Mark's. It's so much fun. I always have a good time. You always talk to people. I got so many compliments on this car. This is why I love cars. They're just fun. It's the people that you meet along the way. Yeah, cars are fun in general to drive, but it's the people that make car beats, car shows, anything enjoyable. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. I'm going to find more cars to bring back to life, drive around, do fun stuff. I might even try to autocross this once I get better tires. Maybe try to dodge some cones, do something weird, crazy, fun. That's what these cars are about too, just having fun. But I'll see you guys on the next one.